This video will show how to take advantage of some of the new user interface features and options in Sierra 4.0 when upgrading from a previous version of software. So when you first launch Sierra, you'll notice the look and feel of the software is a little bit more modernized, but the color theme should launch in this standard color theme, which is similar to what you had in the previous version. But you can go into View, Color Themes, and actually select from 3 different color themes: a standard, a dark, or a light. The dark is blacks and grays, and the lights is whites and light grays. I'm just going to select the dark for now. You can also go into Edit Colors and really get into customizing those color themes however you want. So you can select the color theme and customize any part of those colors just by selecting a tab and choosing what color you want for what part of that examination. You can also, of course, right-click and change font size in any area of the screen. And then once you get into an examination, we'll just launch EMG+. The exam windows should launch in the same general position that they were in the old software in a floating format. But you may want to take advantage of our docking options because it allows you to get more information and more windows into a single workspace. So to use docking, you simply first go into View and make sure that this is not selected. If that's selected, it's not going to let you do any edits to the layout. That's how you lock the view layout, so it doesn't actually accidentally get changed. So make sure it's not locked. You shouldn't see a checkbox there. And then just grab the main window of the workspace, like this one, for example. It doesn't really matter which one you call the main one, but I'm going to click it. You'll notice it's floating and it drags around. And in this first window, I'm going to drag it right into the center of the screen and drop it into this little icon here. That's going to make it the main window docked into the workspace in the background. Now I can take any other windows, so the study window, for example, and click and drag and dock it to the top, left, right, or bottom of this window. Or you can dock it as a tabbed window within it. So I'm going to dock it to the right-hand side, and now you can easily readjust how big you want those windows to be. And then you can go to View 2 and do the same thing. So in this view, I'm going to make this top window the docked window, main docked window, and then I'm going to make this window docked to the right of it, and this window docked to the bottom part of it. And then we can easily adjust how big these are. So this makes it really easy to adjust window size, but also a few other things. So let's go into volitional mode, and let's say we want to add a couple windows to this workspace. So first I'm going to click my main window and dock it into the center of the screen, and then dock these other windows just to the right hand side of it, just like they were. And you can adjust these sizes of these windows to whatever you want. And of course you can change font sizes if you need to adjust the font of what's inside those windows. But let's say I want to add a window, so we're going to go to View, Additional Windows, and maybe I want to add a MUP Overview window. So I can select MUP Overview, and this window is going to give me an overview of all the MUPs I've saved. So I can click and drag this, and maybe I want to dock this or tab this within this window. So rather than docking it to one side or the other, I'm going to drop it in the middle, and that tabs it. So now I have an averaged MUP. And then if I want to review all the MUPs that I've collected, I can simply click on MUP Overview, and I would see all the MUPs that I've collected here. So that's how you can use the docked windows and then tab a window within it. Another thing you could do with docking is you could take a window like the study window, and maybe you want to leave more space in your workspace or your view for other things. So you can take the study window and you can click and drag it, and rather than docking it into another window, you can dock it off to the side. When you dock it off to the side, it gives a little bit different borders, so you know what kind of window it is, and then it gives you a pin. If the pin is pointing down, that means it's pinned right there. It's going to stay there. It's just another way to dock a window. However, with this kind of window that's docked to the side of the screen, you can actually unpin it, and now it will auto hide, which basically compacts it to the right side of the screen. The auto hide function basically shows the window anytime you hover over that tab, and then you can select a different test in the study window, for example. As soon as you move off that tab, it disappears. So this is a nice feature just to hide things off to the side that you may not use very often. If you want to bring it back, you can pin it, or I can just click it and redock it within another window and make it part of the main workspace again. So that's how you can work with the new Windows layout to add more windows to a single view, or just to easily adjust the look and feel of your view. Once you're done, you want to make sure to go to File, or I'm sorry, Edit, Save Test Parameters, and that will save all these new Windows layouts how you left them. And then go to the home screen, and if you're using a preserve file that's controlled by CADlink, you'll also want to go to File and choose Update CADlink Preserve File. Of course, you'll need permissions to do that from your system administrator if you want to change settings that are saved in the CADlink server. So that is a video that explains how to use the new Windows user interface and the color themes.